Claude is currently only at level 1. He's not even at level 2
And it's going to be the first time using the going for the team fight. Threat of the Ocean already being released, but he didn't hit anything, and he gets punished right away. First one who goes out is Kadita. What a great start by team the EVOS.
And it is fine, and it is great. Even Claude did join in the fight and got himself a little bit of an assist for all of that action. In the meantime, top lane, the auto alarm bomb dealing quite some damage around the potato. Yaku and Tess will have to defend the river crab and get that for themselves.
THRU is coming out with his spells, but he's gonna get punished too. It's time to call your axes back, THRU.
My oh my, JPL came in right on time with the Tyrant's Revenge. Even THRU with the size didn't really quite do much, but as long as he's able to push Yaku and Tess away from Minotaur to prevent them from gaining one more kill, is more than enough, and it's really well played coming from JPL.
THRU is trying to use his northern sizes to stop Hayabusa from taking down the tower. I think this is a pretty smart lane from the EVOS side, trying to stop that Hayabusa. And now they send in Minotaur too. Minotaur still holding his Storm Jump.
Just going to slowly make their way. This is the farming stage, but mostly the mid lane is where all the action lies to, and a lot of rotations going to happen. Now, I believe that the rotations coming in from Cignal Ultra were to support the bottom lane and get the kill onto Soul. But the thing is, it is a Claude that we're talking about. He has Dexter as
but look at that in the middle lane. All of them is grouping up. It's gonna be the first big team fight in this game for Alice. All stuck in the red of the ocean. It's time to go in for team. Let's go now. Cignal. THRU trying to hold down with the Mentor. And now nice one slant in. Joe with a double kill. Oh, I'm sorry, it's just a slain.
It's a really well play coming in from Cignal Ultra, especially Desania, who is playing as Kadita with double Breath of the Ocean, and it's just like that, he managed to CC 2 times in a row with her Breath of the Ocean. The first one with 2-man CC, the second one also with 2-man CC. In the meantime, at the bottom lane side, we do have Grog that managed to get a kill right on the front. Unfortunately for him, he will go down Desania with the rough waves, getting that turtle.
Alright, man, that was a pretty good start from the Cignal Ultra side. 3-1, and the difference between the goal is around 2.2k. THRU still trying to control the molten sides in order to kill all the creep wave and stop Hayabusa from taking towers. If you play Hayabusa and you cannot get the early tower, it's gonna be hard for you. Instead of getting tower, they're gonna that tower is gonna get break down too.
So right here, JPL has met up with Few at the bottom lane side. It is a 1-for-1 fight, and they have to defend the turret. Meantime, Yako with his shurikens.
Power Nature, maybe trying to set up the barrier, maybe do a wild charge school for D. Hayabusa throwing some shuriken, kill all the creep wave and force them to go back too.
I don't think that the wild charge would do anything at this moment of time. In the meantime, Diggy as well as Kadita is just going to appear right in the middle lane. The reverse time, followed by the Breath of the Ocean and the rough waves. That is an insane combination that they cannot escape at all.
Yeah.
Wombo combo.
Yeah, it's time to go do some barrier, block, and take that turret. That was good tactic. There's nothing Minotaur could do about. What Shadows already comes out. This is a 1v1 fight. Can they catch that Hayabusa? No way, man. The guy is too fast.
But the thing is, the top lane defense turret for the Cignal Ultra has already went down due to the previous fight at the top lane. And that means that EVOS Esports have a slight edge when it comes to the top lane pushing. But it's fine because Cignal Ultra has got the middle lane turret down as well. So that is a 3,000 gold advantage for Cignal Ultra for now.
I think the mid-game transition is the most important thing in this match. I mean, if you have the weight at the bottom lane, if you have a really good, at least he's gonna dive in or what? He dive in and then he didn't dive in. He was brought back by the Joe.
This is a very similar game to the previous one, whereby Cignal Ultra picks off EVOS Esports one by one, which is what EVOS Esports did previously in that game just now as well.
Storm Jump is ready, and it seems like Minotaur, he just has to Storm Jump to get away from that Minotaur Fury.
That's weird. Instead of going in for the Minoan Fury, he actually stomped out to make sure that he is safe. But it's fine as well. In the meantime, top lane, we got a Wheel of Dragon right on top Potato, followed by the Shadow Kill. Right on Potato, but of course, even the Cauldron Inferno was not able to save him with the damage coming in from the Shurikens.
Joe playing so good in this one. He piloted by Phil. Unlike the previous game, he's everywhere and gives a lot of the assist. Grok now in big trouble. He being spotted by a lot of players from Team EVOS. Alice now level 8.
And it's going to be tough. The turtle is out now. They have to decide how are they going to take this out. If they're going to go for it, are they just going to show EVOS Esports, hey, we are here, knocking on to the doors of the turtle.
I kind of like how Joe played. Even though he had the low HP, he still wanted to just go in. But look at that, they were being forced out by the Claude. Samus throwing some molten thighs as well. And now Glock taking damage for his teammates. Joe is still in the middle, and now Wave the Dragons. Unstoppable side for Joe.
Well played coming from Joe, and just like that, they managed to get another kill on the Kufra. 1 by 1, like I said. In the meantime, Hayabusa doing what he does the best. At the top lane, taking the shots 1 by 1. And the Shadow Kill does so much damage. He still has his Shadow to get himself away from all of that danger. So, assassinated Claude, that is one thing. They managed to push down the top lane turret. That is another thing. This is definitely according to Cignal Esports now.
This is not looking good. The Breath of the Ocean didn't hit anyone too. Cignal Ultra gathering up, trying to take down the mid-tier to turret. Can they go in? Breath of the Ocean hits, but no follow-up.
I don't think that this is going to be a difficult task for Cignal Ultra. They have to choose either they want to go to mid lane, bottom lane, or they just make sure that they have the map control. They do not have to do anything. They just need to make sure.
Ultra coming out with the side off with the power nature first, trying to just smack that guy to the wall. Minotaur died at the wall. He tried to jump over the wall, but he died first in the air.
Here's what I did not expect. Cignal Ultra actually using the abilities and skills to get a kill onto Minotaur, because this is not something you will do commonly. You do not bother to waste all your skills, especially for Desana to use rough waves even on a tank. You want to use it at the back line.
You are saying that is kind of waste skill for Cignal Ultra? You say?
Yes, exactly. But the thing is, it does seem like the cooldown for rough waves is already back up.
Yeah, man, it's time to break in. They're trying to break into the Singaporean heart right now.
Pool is open up.
Top lane is about to go down. Molten side trying to slow him down, but he's not going to help. And now it's time to go for the mid lane too. Monster kill for that Joe. Joe is too good in this one, but however, Team EVOS Esports is not going up that easily. They're trying to push back. And now setting up the barrier, trying to block that Minotaur to prevent him from going back into the base, but he's still going back safe.
It is all good for now. Cignal Ultra does have a total of 11,000 gold advantage, and that means a lot. And of course, Yako, he does have 2 items up already. So that is pretty insane. If I'm not wrong, I saw an Endless Battle and the Blade of Hypothesis. So that is 2 items, and that probably is the reason why he was able to completely assassinate Soul away from the game in the previous fight just now.
And let's see how they're gonna push out. Cignal Esports setting a defense outside the base of Team EVOS. EVOS aiming on that Grok. Goes in, Storm Jump didn't hit anyone. But he is ready with Minoan Fury. This is something that Cignal need to be careful.
They don't Cignal. Well, I wouldn't say a Cignal have to be careful with the Minoan Fury due to the fact that they do have a Diggy.
Oh
Time
yeah, I
Journey.
forgot that, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be completely negating the ultimate of one hero.
But what will happen if Dicky himself gone on first?
He will, or if he dies first, then that's that.
It's pretty much over, right?
Yes, that's right. So what
that means
they can
that
do,
means all of the players of
they have to kill
EVOS,
Dicky
have
first.
to kill Dicky first.
They have to kill
And look
Dicky
at the
first.
positioning of Dicky. He
That is
always
bad.
stays behind. He always stays back.
Yeah,
right?
and Diggy has immortality now. How do you kill Diggy now?
Yeah, let's go in and let's take down the tower first. And it's time to go for the shrine, ladies and gentlemen. Breath of the Ocean didn't hit anyone, but it doesn't matter because they are pushing in, setting up the barriers, spinning around with the power laser, wild charge already. The fight happening nearby the shrine, and the shrine being attacked too. Can they defend? Dropping quite low. God life for Joe, and we are going game number 3.
And just like that, with a just like that, it's really fast for this game, as it does seem like Cignal Ultra did manage to get another win, or rather their win against EVOS Esports, making it into a nice balance of 1:1.
Wow, just wow, man.
Like I said,
Really?
there's going to be 3 games.
So before we coming to classes, me and Aswak are actually having a guess that, hey, do you think like we have 3 best of 3 matches today, and then how many games in total do you think we have to cast? And then I was like, I'll just go for 7. So then the guy was like, I'm going for 8. So we still.
Are you out of the game yet?
No, not yet.
If the finals is 2-0, then
Yeah.
you win.
Then-
But if the
yeah,
final
then I
is
win.
2-1, then I win. But the sad thing is there's nothing on the line.
Yeah, but you know, but the guessing, all these are not
It's
that
all-
important
yeah.
as the quality of the game that we have seen here. It's such a great series here. It's 1-1, and every single game are breathtaking.
Exactly. Now the thing is, EVOS Esports, I actually do not know what went wrong there. The
Yeah.
games it is a complete turnaround. It is EVOS Esports didn't have the original, you know, momentum. They didn't have the original aggressiveness. Perhaps because they do not have the Kimi now. But the thing is, I've seen them without their Kimi a few times, and it didn't falter them at all. They used to have a really strong Lunox.
They have a
which
good
is Bambi.
alternative from
Yes,
King.
Bambi plays a mean Lunox. That is why I know Potato plays a mean Hayabusa, and if I'm not wrong, plays a mean Selena as well. It's
Oh,
either Bambi
yeah.
or it was Potato. I can't remember.
Ali, Moskov, and Gusion for Bambi.
Have yet to see a Harley yet.
I mean, at this last game of the series,
They have to pull
I
out the
still
trump card now.
insist that we want to see something out the meta, something that you keep it at a super secret weapon. I mean, I don't believe that playing a meta heroes against the is going to like work that well in the last game of the
Sometimes,
series.
yes. Who knows? Maybe we'll see Estes along with 3 mages this time.
Yeah, like just now, like the game just now, the Cignal was it was so close to getting eliminated out of the tournament, and then suddenly they pull out with the Dicky that we didn't even, you know. It's kind of surprised me as well.
Exactly. The thing is, Diggy was a really good pick coming in from Cignal Ultra, but we'll hold that thought for a while as you guys are able to see the brackets. 1:1. The next game is going to be the deciding factor, and also the game that both sides will be clenching on for their hopes to get into the grand finals now. It is their last chance and their last game. If they were to lose this one, well,
I really have no idea who's
It's
going
gonna
to
be
be
the
the
last
last
game.
game of the series, man.
Exactly.
Really, it's really close fight.
but do not forget, ladies and gentlemen, this is not, after this game, it is not the end. We are only looking at the semi-finals, and heck, the semi-finals is already this entertaining. What lies ahead in front of us when we enter into the grand finals?
Yeah, and the first grand finalist is PSG RRQ.
And PSGRQ is definitely not the force, definitely...
They haven't dropped any single game in this tournament.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
haven't, not at all. 2-0 in the first day, 2-0 in the second day, and who knows, it might be 2-0 in the grand finals.
Maybe, we'll see.
Maybe.
We'll see. Maybe we have a team that is able to get a single point out of them. But the question is it going to be EVOS Esports SG? Or is it going to be Cignal Ultra? We'll have to wait to find that out.
Yeah, but anyway, some good news for all of us is we're gonna have the Geek Fam, another top team of this tournament. Geek Fam meet and greet at 3:30 over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so-
on the left side of the stage, if you see, you can meet the Geek Fam player, have a chat with them, you know, have a selfie, or
Yep.
even having something signed by them.
Yep. So at for whoever that is at the current venue right now, if you know about Geek Fam and you are a constant supporter of them, go take a look. Go join them at the meet and greet at the stage right next to the Razer Gold booth. There is this huge, this place that you are able to see there's a table, there's chairs, and that is where you'll be able to see your fellow Geek Fam members.
I think it's happening in 5 minutes.
What time is it now?
Yeah.
Yep, about 5 minutes. And fair enough, 5 minutes is probably the time whereby we advance into the next game as well. 5 minutes perhaps. But in the meantime, we'll just talk a little bit more about, you know, the hero pickups, hero lineups. But most importantly, I actually want to ask you, why do you think that EVOS Esports let away that Digi to Cignal Ultra, despite it is a, you know,
They didn't even expect to see a Dicky, but I'm not sure if they watched the. I'm pretty sure they watched the yesterday replay, but if they did, then they supposed to know that Cignal Ultra are a team that is so good when it comes to picking a surprise strat and all that. And they yeah, like yesterday, who knows, we're gonna see like A stage and all the Barrick A stage, 2 supports, 1 Barrick. You think
it could be
really
possible.
out of world?
It could be. I mean, it could be possible to see Estes in the game again. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe Cignal Ultra themselves is the only one that knows of that information. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching from home and you are excited to take a look at the grand finals here at Suntec City Convention Center, 404 to Hall 404 to 406, you are not too late. You can make your way down as soon as possible and try to catch the grand finals game in action all by yourself.
Far at all.
Yeah, it's not
the
far at
traffic not even jammed compared to the place that I am from. I'm from Bangkok. Singapore traffic is just heaven to me.
Maybe next time when I go to Bangkok, you can show me around the place.
Oh yeah. Well, are you ready to stuck in the traffic for maybe like 2 or 3 hours a day in Bangkok?
Yes.
No, I'm kidding, man. we have the public transport. Yeah, but it's still the #1 in the world.
Congested area.
Yeah, I guess a lot of people over there, and the way we drive are actually the main thing.
Well, I sat in, I went to Bangkok a few times, and I sat in the taxis before, and honestly, I just do not know exactly. I'm rather speechless because it is rather hard to drive in that kind of conditions, and in fact, I don't even see a single accident whenever I go to Bangkok. I don't see a single accident. And in the meantime, when I'm just driving by PIE, there's one.
Yeah, they are good. They are good in driving fast.
Speaking of driving fast, going to the game fast is also another thing that we are good at. Just like that, you know, we just change the scene to the game already. And just like that, we got the first ban is going to be Harith. And that's not something that I expect to see actually. I'm expecting to see Lunox, which happened to be banned. Kaya will be banned by probably Cignal Ultra. But I think that EVOS Esports will want to ban something else.
Lunox is always a respect ban.
Yeah, they do not want to give Lunox to Bambi.
Yeah, yes. I'm about to say that Bambi is one of the best Lunox players in the world.
There is no doubt about that they have to get rid of Lunox. But the thing is, EVOS Esports, what is going to be a final ban, and the ban is going to be Joe. And for Cignal Esports, oh damn, it's either going to be Kimi or it's going to be Kaya. That's the question. EVOS Esports can snap pick either one of them. So you know what, Cignal Ultra, maybe don't ban either of those at all. Don't ban either of those, so that you give EVOS Esports one of the top ban heroes. You take one of the top ban heroes and Grok.
Yes.
So that Kimi is going to be given over to EVOS Esports. In response, Cignal Ultra will pick up the Kufra as well as the Grok. Very similar to Game 1.
Worth it?
Very similar to Game 1. I do not think it's that worth it. Maybe if they do have a strategy or a counter against Kimi, then heck yeah. Gushen. Oh no.
Your team is
Here's the thing, now they are not going to lock onto the Kufra. EVOS Esports will then get the Kufra and the Cho. No, Cho is now banned.
Yeah.
There could be a possibility of Archive. or even
Archive,
Diggy.
yes, I kind of agree with you with that, having an archive.
Or maybe just go for the mage first, unless they want to get a mage over to, you know, Kimi. There's so much possibilities that you can actually play for EVOS Esports. Kufra is down for sure.
I can't wait for what the Cignal Ultra is going to pick. I believe
Kadita?
it's going to be
Hayabusa.
something.
Hayabusa.
It's
Kufra.
Hayabusa.
Your
Potato
team
now.
is picking.
So there's the thing. Desania, they cannot pick the Minotaur because it will be given. Oh, actually they can. Actually they can. They can pick up the Minotaur, and then they are going to be. They can ban the Diggy afterwards.
Okay.
But they're going to pick up the Diggy. Is that what they're going to do?
I think so, because they're having a good experience with Dicky. In the first day, they used Dicky, they won. Today, in the second game, they used Dicky, they won. So why
Your
not?
team
It's,
is
it's going to be a sitting ultimate. If-
I mean, they just, in this case, they just casually pick Dicky. They didn't even have to see what they're gonna pick next. I'm feeling comfortable with this hero. I'm feeling comfortable with the time journey. I believe that at least if I use time journey, I could save everyone from the Tyrant's Rage, and it's worth it already.
That is true, that is true. But how about Guinevere? The thing is, there's still heroes to ban. Esmeralda can be banned, but I don't think that Cignal Ultra needs to
Your
go for that at
team
all.
is
So
banned.
Leomord is banned,
yeah.
understandably. EVOS Esports, they, you know, Cignal Ultra can ban the Thamus. You don't really need to. You ban the Archive, you can ban the Minotaur. You don't have to ban the Minotaur actually. But there is a certain way that you can counter Diggy. And in this event,
which
because
way?
you have Kufra, you can make the Diggy force out the time journey, and then your Minotaur comes in with
Forced
the
by
Minotaur
what? By the
Diggy
Tyrant's
afterward.
Rage? Or
Yes,
the,
forced
the
Your team
Bouncing
is
Ball?
Tyrant's
picking.
Rage.
Oh, Tyrant's Rage.
Force him
But don't
to
you think
Tyrant's
Tyrant's Rage is
Bouncing
actually
Ball is possible as well.
important skills? I think it might be he might turn himself into the bouncing
Your
ball and
team
try to
is
force that
picking.
Dicky away, or put the pressures on him until he releases time journey.
There is a lot of possibilities.
And then after that, just trying to clip them with Tyrant's Rage.
It could be possible as well, but there are so many things that EVOS Esports can do. They don't exactly have to play around Diggy at this point of time. Time journey, you know, stuff does stuff. But Cignal Ultra, they have got their mage, and that is going to be Gusion. All they gotta have left is going to have a marksman. In this case, you know, this might be the first time we'll be able to see Granger coming in from Cignal Ultra.
Oh my goodness!
Harley!
Your team
Harley,
is
that's
picking.
what I'm talking about. Since
Stranger?
before the draft time, I said if you have some secret weapon, it's time to draw it out in the most important game of the series, and
that is
also
for Bambi.
and it's Harley.
Is it really going to be a Selena?
Selena.
That is it.
What
Ladies
a
and gentlemen.
draft!
What a draft indeed. Said by the man Cyclops himself. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be game number 3 of this best of 3 series of the semifinals of EVOS Esports against Cignal Ultra. And this is the draft with Potato playing as Kimi. We got JPL playing as Kufra, Soul onto Hayabusa, Ace onto Akai, and Bambi onto the Harley.
Oh,
We are
my
finally going to see Harley. In the meantime, Cignal Ultra.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do Cignal Ultra. On the field, I'm playing Selena, Yaku and Thamus, D on Grok, Disney on Gusion, and Tets on Dicky.
Now, my oh my, the Diggy. Well, let's think about this. Time journey. Time journey can actually save your allies when they try to use the
Welcome
mobility
to
skills
Mobile Legends.
within the bouncing ball. But that is not the
5
main
seconds
most
till the
important
enemy
thing.
reaches the battlefield.
Now, Diggy
Smash
can
them.
use time journey to help his
troops
teammates
deployed.
escape away from Hurricane Dance. But the thing is there anyone that actually picked up Purify? If it's possible for the observer, help me see whether any of the heroes use Purify.
Okay, let's take a look at the lane. Oh, three in the middle lane. Akai, Harley, and also the Kimi stay together. Let's stay together.
Together. Okay, we're not gonna erupt into that song.
You like that song?
It's not bad, but it is a very, very old song.
Love
In the
it,
meantime,
man. Al Green, I remember.
Yako tried to go for the steal of the buff, But
Oh,
this
no.
is the time for EVOS Esports to actually make a move and go for a rotation.
Yeah, this is gonna go in first. Somebody get blocked behind the barrier, turn himself into the bouncing ball just in order to get away and go for another beast. Meanwhile, D moving in with the Power Nature and the Razor. Thamas also coming in with the Molten Size, all dropping quite low. First blood go to Gusion and not a great no! Phil, one more double kill for Phil. It's 2 down in total. However, with the poker trick, Harley slayed one off.
That is so not worth it, but here we have another one coming from Gusion, and Desania will be able to clip all their bad away.
This is getting interesting. 4 kills from the first team fight.
A counter crash,
all right, coming back. Man, I think everyone that stays here in Esports Stadia, I think it's time for you to cheer out loud to the Singaporean side because they really need it. They are in a bad situation, a bad start from Team EVOS. The only, only thing that can help them right now.
This is going to be tough. EVOS Esports, they try to go for the offensive. In the meantime, they can get the kill on the Soul at the bottom lane with the help of Selena, most definitely. And here, like I said, EVOS Esports, they try to go for the offensive. They try to be as aggressive as they can. They try to go and get the buff, but in the end, Cignal Ultra.
They have to be careful about the Gusion going in once again. Gusion, man, the guy and the sister, the barber.
Tough boots coming in from Yako now. Man, oh man, the turtle is now up for the taking.
You know, when every time I see the Kimi, it always reminds me of the Ghostbuster. He's floating around, shooting. Here we go, another Ghostbuster coming out. They're trying to contest for the turtle.
Looks like Harley will be able to successfully clip the turtle all for himself and take that credit for the kill. In the meantime, 2-5 in advantage for Cignal Ultra, and of course a advance. Oh, hold on a second, in the middle lane. Time journey. Okay.
Kimi. Energy transformation, and he keep on shooting. 78 damage. And now he's just trying to take down the first turret. Meanwhile, he's just gonna dive into the one who's stuck at the turret, his Samus, but however, his teammate moving in to help D.
More damage coming straight in. JPL goes in for revenge, and here goes the Fury. Ran on test, but he managed to sprint himself across the battlefield and was able to get himself away from all of that danger. In the meantime, EVOS Esports, they would want to knock on the doors of Cignal Ultra very soon.
It might go in again. Molten Size already being used. If EVOS want to go in, keep in mind that Kufa doesn't have the Tyrant's Rage. But they're just gonna come in and steal the beast only.
There's no Hurricane Dance as well.
They don't wanna fight, and now they already retreated.
No Hurricane Dance as well. They have to be extremely careful. They only do have Deadly Magic. They have Shadow Kill. In the meantime, JPL does seem like he's eating a little bit of that auto alarm bomb, just a little bit at the middle lane. And here we have Cignal Ultra might want to get the push down here in middle lane.
You have to be careful. Oh no, let's go in first. Gusion waiting for his teammate. He used himself to tank, but he's not a tanker. He can deal the damage. Hayabusa comes in, but die real quick for the Cignal Ultra. He get Power Nature and then follow up with Dicky. All the stuff can easy kill.
My oh my, EVOS Esports not having a good day here. Game number 1 was great. Game number 2 wasn't so good, but game number 3, it is all for them to decide if whether they want to make that the best game of their lives, or it's just going to be another defeat against CIG. We'll see exactly how that's going to work out, as we do have D going straight in with the Power Nature.
Nice one going out with the knockup and slaying one down. That's what they need to do. Double kill Kufa. This one also good. The Tyrant's Red. Triple kill for Kufa.
So what? That is a motivational talk coming in for EVOS Esports. That can be. We've had a cool now. I can go to have some motivational talk right now, but in the meantime, we do have Selena going in for that kill right on the Bambi. Well, they managed to get 3 kills for Kufra, and they also managed to get that turtle.
Don't forget that Bambi is actually one of the best Harley players too, even though we haven't seen him play this hero for a while because of Ultimator. Now let's take a look at the team fight first. Have HPs already. They all need to run away. Kufra, Gusion with the Slaughter, and now he got 1 more kill. Counting for Gusion.
It is fine for EVOS Esports now. Now you look at the kills, 6-8. You look at the turrets, We have 2 kills, we have 2 turret down for EVOS Esports and 1 turret down for Cignal Ultra. It is fine now because EVOS Esports, they have the upper hand by 1,000 gold lead, and that is weird. Now we've got Cignal Ultra actually managing to get the buff in.
Yeah, Shadow Quad already comes out. They are setting up the gang. Yeah, they want to go in. Somebody stays in the bush and now goes in with the bouncing ball. No, it actually Akai jumping in with 1,000 powder. He still has his Hurricane Dance. Slaughter, Shadow Blaze Slaughter already comes out. Spending too much time on the setup, and in the end, it's Selena who just get them first.
Selena did manage to get a kill, a clip off right on the Kimmy, and that will stop him, or rather stop Potato, to farm even more. His stats isn't looking very good. 0-3-4. In the meantime, middle lane.
Yeah, what a last game of the series. Spinning around with the power nades, the barriers, everything comes out. Shuriken just trying to clear all the creeps. They are ready to go in. Akai, come on, man, do something.
It's gonna be pretty bad. We do have a couple of auto alarm bombs coming in from Diggy, just placing it all the way around the middle lane. The middle lane turret is really, really low with just a sliver of HP. CIG just have to deal damage in drips and drabs onto the lane. But in the meantime, Odia Babi goes straight in for the deadly magic, followed by Bokatrek. Not enough damage, unfortunately.
Yeah, not enough damage. Now it's time for team maybe for CIG to just push back. Cignal Ultra, Shadow Blaze Slaughters already comes out, but he also dropping quite low. Gusion needs to be careful. At the same time, at the bottom lane, enemy turret tier 2 so falls down by that Kimmy. Kimmy, the Ghostbuster, keep on shooting. The machine gun kill. They just gonna dive in for the tier 2 tower. Can they get away? Yaku dropping low, and now
looks like it's going to be a 1-for-1.
I think some fun happening in the middle.
It is extremely worth it. In the meantime, in the middle side, we do have Ace trying to defend the middle lane tower. He was getting petrified, and just like that, Grog with the power of nature closes this down. They will be able to get 1 kill along with the first middle lane turret.
Come on. Man, who's gonna come out of this game alive? Even I am the commentator, I still don't know.
It's really hard.
What do you guys think in the chat? The guys who watch this game through the Facebook page or on Twitch or anywhere on the internet, YouTube as well, feel free to type it down. Type 1 if you support Cignal Ultra, and type 2 if you support EVOS Esports. Do it now, as they all need your help.
They all need your support now, because this game is an entirety stalemate, and both team knows as Ace goes straight in with the Hurricane Dance, but we do have the time journey coming in properly by Test. We do have the DD Magic. He will be able to clear that off, and in the meantime, Yaku goes straight in corner and Inferno will be able to save him alive. But unfortunately, Gusion, he will not be able to stay alive. Phil goes straight in. HP is down. We do have another one coming straight in. Bambi, he wants more damage. Bokatrek, Hugo, Yaku.
What a crazy fight! Yeah, what a crazy fight, and they failed. They failed to fight that Kimmy in that team fight. They're trying so hard with all initiators of team Cignal, but a great positioning coming out from Potato. Even though his name looked delicious, but he got a great positioning, I believe. But yeah,
I'm hungry now.
What a great play by team EVOS Esports, and Kimmy stays alive. That's 11 to 13 game score, 26k net worth for team EVOS and 24 for team CIG.
My oh my, the Lord is available for the taking now. Great initiation coming in from Ace in the previous round.
Let's go for round 2. Let's go to the middle. Come on, camera. Let's do it. They are setting up the fight now. I think the Lord is ready, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Guys,
the Lord is going to prepare for it.
Yes.
Cignal Ultra, are they completely oblivious with this current context? In the meantime, at the top lane.
Oh no, they're just gonna get caught. It might be another fight. They already started the fight. They slaughter, Shadow Blade, everything dropping quite low. Half HP's already, but Gusion slash the back line first. It looks so good for the Filipino side. One hit away from Akai. He get into the bush, but that's where he dies. Killing spree. However, Kufra still gets something out of it. Kufra alone. Bouncing ball. This is a pure individual skill. Double kill. Kufra stopped by Selena. This arrow. Oh man, spinning around for the power nature. Turn himself into the ball once again. Come on, hit me, kick me.
Hayabusa! Take away Hayabusa!
Look at that, he already got the bottom lane. Just when nobody cares about him, he just got
Bottom lane, Hayabusa!
Can he do something out that Shadow Claw, everything, Shadow Strike maybe?
Is it
But he
worth
was
it?
caught.
It's not worth it!
Oh, I think so. He deals a lot of damage.
He dealt a lot of damage. My oh my, JPL, he did manage to stick 3 men into the middle lane. He bought enough time. He got the kill onto Tex. He managed to steal it away from Selena. In the meantime, here in the middle lane, right in front of the throne of the Lord, we do have Designer trying to go straight in, but he got Deadly Magic and Poker Trick. I think he's dead. I think he's dead. But no! In the meantime, we do have CIG rushing straight in onto EVOS Esports. 3 men down!
What a crazy game we have here. Like the network between two teams are pretty much even. Now it seems like Team EVOS have to sacrifice that. No, arrows is gonna hit. This is gonna charge inside the bush. No, JPL. Let's show me some magic, JPL, just like what you did just now.
Tyrant's Fury.
Turn yourself into a ball. Tyrant comes in. Tyrant's Rage in order to stop all them 2 knocked down with JPL. Can they get the Lord? Who's gonna get spinning around? JPL got it. And the Lord! Oh my God! JPL running away. He gets some HP at the same time, moving in with the Hellcat down. Nice hit by the ace.
And just like that, the Lord will fight for EVOS Esports, and Cignal Ultra have to defend against the Lord instead. My oh my, well played coming from EVOS Esports, just like exactly how are they supposed to do
this?
This
make me, I think I understand the Mobile Legends no more. I'm not sure what actually happened like this, you know. It's too crazy. And now, when I thought about the crazy, they are about to go for another round. The adrenaline of the players, I believe, is all-time high.
The game is coming into a close soon. It is getting real late. The only reason, literally the only reason that Kimi should die is because he ate the Abyssal Arrow or the Sanya.
Now you need to be careful about the cooldown, the bouncing ball of JPL, because that is actually the most important skill in this one. And now let's take a look at the bottom lane. JPL, Pirate to dash himself out of the barrier. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, EVOS is trying to push in. Can they push into the base?
Top lane is pushed up, mid lane is pushed up as well. He is in the center of everything. We got Abyssal Arrow eaten by Arkai. He blocks it for the team. Middle lane turret is down low. Bottom lane turret is down low as well. And it is about time for EVOS Esports to turn this game around.
Yes. It seems like it's just gonna fall back just a little bit, playing a little bit too chill and waiting for the creep wave to hit. Akai clear all the creep wave, and at the same time Dicky sending in the auto alarm bomb as well. So it's not that easy to push in. Talmos also sent out his scythe.
Ladies and gentlemen, this may very well be the conclusion of this game on 3 semi-finals. As we can feel go straight in. Baby, he goes down. Harley is down now. It is a 4v5 at this moment of time. How exactly is Cignal Ultra going to turn this around? EVOS Esports, how are they going to stay alive?
And then like this, EVOS was forced back to fall back. And yep, sending in Abyss Arrow, didn't hit that one. 16 to 22 game score. We almost reached these 15 minutes of the game. They just have to fall back and wait for the hard carry. For level 14, they need them. Bambi is the most important player in the game, and he plays Harley.
I think at this point of time, EVOS Esports, they can take that time. They need to get a little bit more farm, and they need to make sure that they will not die to Selena, because Selena's damage drop off at the late game. So that Potato can get a little bit tankier and Bambi can get a little bit tankier. They will be able to isolate one man for Bambi himself. He needs to isolate one man.
Oh, goes in with the arrow first. This is the most important team fight of this game. They are about to go in. JPL trying to find the angle from the right hand side, but they cannot get hitting each other already. Grok in the front liner trying to spin around with the power nature, force everyone of Team EVOS to fall back into the base.
Tank on tank, but hold on, this might not be the end. I believe that EVOS Esports, they are trying to really sandwich all of Cignal Ultra. Abyssal Arrow shoots out, not gonna hit Potato though, but they want that inhibitor turret. They want to get the turret, and that will go down. EVOS Esports and Cignal Ultra, in terms of gold advantage, they are balanced out now. It is on a stalemate. In the meantime, Hayabusa pushes down in the bottom lane. He forces them to teleport back home. In the meantime, JP on the ace, they are forcing Cignal Ultra to go back home.
Yeah, man, come on, let's do something. It's time for them to push back for EVOS. EVOS, now they fight each other, turn himself into the balls and bounce here, bounce there, bounce everywhere, shooting the beast arrow too. It's time to go in. The Lord, another abyssal arrow, trying to set the tempo right here, but most of the players of Team EVOS stays in the bush, not that far away from the Lord pit.
Oh no, Blade of Despair is going to be bought by Hayabusa. Now if there is anyone that is going to halt him in his advances to push down the bottom lane, that person is going to be decimated.
Being found already, they started to fight Kufra inside the bird. He's ready to drop the Tyrant's Rage, but he needs to wait for his teammate because he needs to follow up damage. It doesn't matter if he land a good Tyrant's Rage, but no one is there to deal the damage though. Now the rest of Team Cignal Ultra moving in. Gusion is right there being attacked from the birch. And he's shooting with the ball. Poker Twig dropping quite low. Abyssal arrow hits.
They have to defend. They have to defend Potato. Potato currently low HP, but it's fine. He has immortality. They are knocking down right onto the Lord. Abyssal arrow will be eaten by the Lord right now. At the top side, we do have some damage right on the field. As Kufra lands himself right on top of the onto field. That's exactly how Selena is gonna work this out.
Yeah, spinning around and throw another alarm bomb. It seems like the Lord is everything in the game right now.
The bottom lane.
He's trying to defend. It's one kill by Hayabusa.
Shadow kill.
Yep, no, he's just gonna run away. That was a great play by Soul Kid. Put the pressure on the bottom lane, and at the same time in the middle lane, it's a Shadow Blade Slaughter goes in. Who's gonna get this Lord here? EVOS for Cignal Ultra to get away from the Lord pit, but he was hit by Abyssal Arrow.
Abyssal arrow hits on JPL. We got Taz in low HP. This side and Fear has got away. But Ace goes in with a 1,000 pounder right on Taz. And he has to get himself away. They wasted the time journey. He is currently being sandwiched now.
Then what's gonna happen next? He doesn't have a Dicky ultimate already. Shadow, Shuriken, everything has been used. And now, maybe Hurricane Dance? No. Maybe I think they need to fall back and go to the Lord pit first and trying to get that one. Playing safe. What's gonna happen next, Abstract?
Well, it is tough to tell. Potato is still knocking onto the Lord. They have to find a way to actually bring down the Lord without giving it away to Cignal Ultra. Lord is at dangerous HP now.
Yeah, man.
Extremely dangerous HP.
Oh, for the
Hayabusa.
Can they go in? Hayabusa, where is
he? Knocks down the bottom lane turret.
Come on, man. Just do something in the middle. Make up your mind, bottom team. It's time to go in, especially for Cignal Ultra. You cannot just, hesitate like that and let Hayabusa rally days down. Dropping quite low. Die in the bush. It's time to go in, knock up one more. They all have to retreat back. It seems like Cignal Ultra in a bad situation right here. Hurricane Dance bouncing back. Selena gonna get scanned down. And he got knocked up everything. Selena one more hard carry. That's might be it.
Soul, he's just gonna delegate himself to the middle lane now. He will be able to get the middle lane turret down. And in the meantime, the entirety of EVOS Esports is just gonna go straight into the base. And Soul even get another kill. Potato is at low HP. They bring down the top lane turret. And they are completely stripped. Cignal Ultra, stripped of all in the
respawn out. CIG, they are trying so hard to stay alive. The Filipino representative is still hanging on. No way! They're not dying yet, and they're slaying back the Hayabusa. They're pushing back off the base. They are not giving up just yet, even though the creep wave is pushing in so hard right now for CIG. It's time for them to push out, get the Lord, and maybe just push back.
It is full items now. Everyone has got full items except for Archive, Diggy, as well as Grok. But it doesn't matter. They just need to be a little bit tankier. In the meantime, it looks like Rock Potion will be bought by Yako.
Another Lord fight about to come out. They are about to start. Potato, all your ultimates need to be ready, but it seems like EVOS only got 4 guys. 4v5 with all the ultimate ready. Abyssal Arrow almost hit. JPL tried to buy some time with the bouncing ball and also the Tyrant's Rage. That is quite pretty dangerous position for all of TNCIG. That's why they have to fall back.
This is gonna be tough. Extremely tough. We do have Hayabusa. He is back in the game now. He is back, and he will be fine now. The Lord
Do you
is
think they're gonna
available.
go in for the Lord?
EVOS Esports even have.
Okay, jumping in for 1,000 powder, but he didn't land his Hurricane Dashes yet. Ace. No way.
All ultimates available. All ultimates available. Hayabusa doing what he does best. Split pushing the bottom lane, create more diversion. In the meantime, EVOS Esports will have more of that map control so that they can be able to bring down the
And
Lord
Thomas
safely.
also need to spam his mentors, the mentor side as well. Here we go, there's a start attack on that Grok. He takes a lot of damage for his teammate. He is about to spin around with the power of nature, diving inside for that ace, fighting not that far away from the version. Now he goes in with one knockup, one dropping quite low, level 50. I'm not sure who yet, but he's away from the fight. And Yaku,
That's not all. Ace goes in for the Hurricane Dash. He will be able to get a little bit of damage right on the D, a little bit of CC, but in the meantime, that is not all important, as we do have Hayabusa. He did manage to push all the way to the bottom lane, channeling all of the shadows to shadows. PHP going down low, but a really nice with the Truncheon coming in from the
oh my goodness, he
just
died
like that.
eventually. Now it's all falls out to only 3. It's time to push out the Cignal Ultra. We not gonna know who's gonna come out this one alive. Nobody got the ultimate yet. Killing spree. Top lane. Knocked up on 2. Top lane. Push. Can they go for that one? Why you gonna try already? Bambi. One hit and wall. One hit and wall. One hit and through the
EVOS Esports, ladies and gentlemen, EVOS Esports for the semi-finals ended the game with grace, with clutch, and that is a close game of this semi-finals round, fit for the champions. That is 2-1 with EVOS Esports going in for the grand finals.
That is 22 minutes the longest game of the tournament. What a crazy one we have here. Wow, just wow. Yeah.
Really,
It was a great game.
a game fit for the champions game.